Well, hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the official weigh-in ahead of Championship Boxing tomorrow night, live on TNT Sports. We've got a cracking Commonwealth Super-Welterweight title fight as your main event. Sam Gilley, the Magic Man, makes his Queensberry debut against a late, dangerous replacement in Jack McGann, very much coming here to win and take away that title. It's a brilliant, thrilling undercard, and I've got a lot of fighters who have been asking me to start this for the last 10 minutes, so we are going to crack on with the weigh-in process. Our first contest will be 4 rounds in the middleweight division. Let's first welcome to the scales from Chorleywood with a record of 7 wins and 3 defeats, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. Please welcome Ryan Maycock. Ryan Maycock will be taking on István Herzeni tomorrow evening at York Hall. Whilst we get his shorts colours, we will shortly find out his weight. £160 for Ryan Maycock. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the scales his opponent, unbeaten in 1 fight from London via Ukraine. Please welcome István Herzeni. £160 for István Herzeni. We'll get a face-off down the front, please, gentlemen. But first, we must get the trousers back on.
Face off, guys, go on. Well done, boys. Well done, that's it.
4 rounds in the middleweight division tomorrow evening at York Hall. István Herzeni, who fancies a bit of Dev Sani here. Let's keep it moving. Our next contest, 4 rounds in the Cruiserweight division. Let's first welcome to the scales with a record of 10 wins and 6 defeats, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Colombia via Barcelona, Jairo Nastes. Jairo Nastes will be taking on Elia Elimasi tomorrow evening. It'll be the professional debut of amateur sensation Elia Elimasi, and his opponent here, Jairo Nastes, is on a run of 10 consecutive wins. Let's see what he weighs in at. £177 for Jairo Nastes. Okay, now let's welcome to the scales his opponent, making his long-awaited professional debut. He is an amateur sensation, and he joins us from London. Please welcome the main event, Elliot Elimasi. Tommy Fletcher, please.
177.
£177 for Elliot Elimasi. Okay, professional debut of Elliot Elimasi tomorrow evening, live on TNT Sports from York Hall. Our next contest in the Cruiserweight division will be 8 rounds. Let's first welcome to the scales with a record of 10 wins, 3 defeats and 2 draws. With 6 wins coming by way of knockout, he joins us from Riga, Latvia. Please welcome the Big Bad Wolf, Milan Volkovs. £201 for the Big Bad Wolf, Milan Volkovs. Okay, let's welcome to the scales his opponent, unbeaten with a record of 8 wins and no defeats, with 6 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the Norfolk Nightmare, Tommy Fletcher. £201 for the Norfolk Nightmare, Tommy Fletcher. Fascinating cruiserweight fight tomorrow evening, and also 2 of the best nicknames in boxing there, the Norfolk Nightmare and the Big Bad Wolf. Tommy Fletcher, Milan Volkovs will get a face-off down the front.
Good job. Face the first shot. Nice and strong. Nice and strong.
8 rounds in the Cruiserweight division, Tommy Fletcher and Milan Volkovs. Okay, our next contest will be for the vacant Southern Area Heavyweight Championship. Let's first welcome to the scales, with a record of 17 wins and 3 defeats, from Chertsey, please welcome Nick Wild Webb. Nick Webb will be taking on Courtney Bennett tomorrow evening at York Hall. Vacant Southern Area Heavyweight Championship on the line. A belt recently held by Johnny Fisher. Daniel Dubois has held it in the past. It's an important belt in the development of a fighter. But Nick Webb very much coming to win and upset Courtney Bennett tomorrow evening. We'll be live from 7 o'clock, and the main event is in the Super-Welterweight division. Sam Gilley, the Magic Man, makes his Queensberry debut against late replacement Jack McGann. Let's have a look at Nick Webb, who will join us on the scales. £281 for Nick Wild Webb. Okay, let's welcome to the scales his opponent. He is unbeaten with a record of 5 wins and no defeats, with 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome from Deptford, Courtney Bennett. £247 for Courtney Bennett. This heavyweight contest scheduled for 10 rounds and will be for the Southern Area Heavyweight Championship. Courtney Bennett and Nick Webb will get a face-off once the trousers are secured and back on. Ten rounds for the Southern Area Heavyweight Championship. Courtney Bennett and Nick Webb, brilliant fight tomorrow evening on TNT Sports. Okay, our next contest is 8 rounds in the super featherweight division. Let's first welcome to the scales with a record of 13 wins and 1 defeat, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout from Bogota, Colombia. Please welcome Carlos Rayo. Carlos Rayo will be taking on Royston Barney-Smith tomorrow evening. Well, here comes Carlos Rayo. Let's see Carlos Rayo on the scales, please. 133 pounds for Carlos Rayo. Okay, let's welcome to the scales his opponent. He is unbeaten with a record of 11 wins and no defeats, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Southampton, he is the reigning WBO Youth Champion, Sugar Boy Royston Barney-Smith. 132 pounds for Sugar Boy Roy. Be fight number 12 for the decorated amateur Sugar Boy Roy tomorrow evening.
Face off, gents. Closer, please, guys. Closer. Thank you.
There we have it, 8 rounds in the super featherweight division. Royston Barney-Smith and Carlos Rayo. Okay, it's now time to weigh in the main event participants. The Commonwealth Super-Welterweight Championship will be on the line over 12 rounds. Let's first welcome to the scales the challenger with a record of 10 wins, 1 defeat and 1 draw, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Liverpool, please welcome the Pilgrim, Jack McGann. Jack McGann will be taking on Sam Gilley. Of course, this fight initially was scheduled as a Sam Gilley-Lewis Green rematch. Lewis Green pulled out. Jack McGann said, yes, please. He stepped in. He gets a shot at the Commonwealth title on Sam Gilley's Queensberry debut. Let's have a look at Jack McGann on the scales.
153.
153 pounds for Jack McGann. Okay, let's welcome to the scales now with a record of 17 wins, only 1 defeat, with 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Joining us from Walthamstow, he is the reigning, defending Commonwealth champion. Please welcome Sam Magic Man Gilley.
£153.
153 pounds for the Magic Man, Sam Gilley. Both fighters make weight. The Commonwealth Super-Welterweight Championship will be on the line. This is your main event. Friday Night Boxing returns to British Boxing's spiritual home of York Hall, live on TNT Sports. We'll get a face-off with the fighters very shortly. Sam Gilley's Commonwealth Super-Welterweight Championship will be on the line. Okay, there is your main event. Sam Gilley against Jack McGann. The Commonwealth Super-Welterweight Championship on the line. We've got a couple more fighters to weigh in. Their opponents will weigh in tomorrow at some stage. But let's first welcome to the scales ahead of a 4-round super middleweight contest with a record of 5 wins and no defeats. Please welcome from Waterlooville, Lloyd, the Animal Farrington.
Tomorrow? Huh? Be about an hour.
£169 for Lloyd Farrington. I'm going to give Lloyd the opportunity to get a few photos down the front, and then we'll call on the final weigh-in participants. Lloyd, get a few snaps. Go on. Can't work out like that and then not get some photos done. Come on, give him something. Okay, that is Lloyd Farrington in action tomorrow evening. Let's now welcome to the scales ahead of a 4-round middleweight contest. Again, his opponent will weigh in at a later time. With a record of 2 wins, no defeats and 1 draw, please welcome from Luton, Sam King. £160 for Sam King. Get a few photos. Let's get some photos of Sam King, please. Okay, that concludes the weigh-in process. Stay with us, viewers at home. We're going to speak to Sam, Gilley, and a few others very shortly. Thank you.